Hello, hiya, welcome to another video. John here. Only a quick touch base really. I'm still using the Henry Quick and I haven't emptied the pod yet. So I thought it would be quite interesting to do it on camera now when I check it. It does seem to be picking up, but what I've noticed is I'm using it a lot more in boost mode than I am in normal mode. We'll see now what it's like. So we'll take the crevice tool off. Okay, so obviously to open it, you would push this trigger here, like that, but we want to try and hold it so it doesn't go everywhere. Got a little bit of fluff come up. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so there's dust there. So maybe that's an indication that it's full. See. So obviously, there's the inside. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's... I would say that there is still room in there, though. It's not completely full. That's quite impressive, actually. If the camera can catch that. I'm not sure. Well, Charlie's making a mess in the background. I'm not sure you can see that. But it's still quite full, but there's still a bit of space in there for dust. So this is quite impressive at the moment because this is being used now for just over 4 weeks. And I'm still using the original pod. So it does look like as if the pod's compacting it in pretty well. So yeah, it's quite impressive at the moment. So we'll see. So it's possible that 1 pod a month would be the typical usage. I would say for a normal household. If you've got a small property, like a flat or a studio apartment, then potentially the pod would last a lot longer because you've got less space to vacuum. Plus, obviously, my son by there, as you can see, he makes a lot of mess, don't you, Charlie? Yes, you do. Like I said, the only downside to this, ow, that fell on Daddy. Ow, Charlie. The only downside to this Henry at the moment is that the brush roll doesn't have anti-tangle or anti-hair wrap or anything like that on it. So what I've noticed that I have to do is I have to keep taking the brush roll out and cleaning all the hair off it. Charlie, can you get me the brush, please, for the Henry? Thank you, Charlie. Thank you very much. Yeah, so this is the brush roll that I'm talking about here. So as you can see, there is hair that gets stuck in here. It's not too bad to get off, but the best way to get the brush roll off to do the hair is to push the button here and then push up. So you can't do it with one hand, you have to have two. So you have to push that button and then slide that way, and then the brush roll comes out. And then once the brush rolls out, you can see you've got hair on here. Now, you can pull it off, yeah, and you can do that. That's a long-winded way to do that, really. The best way to get the hair off this brush roll is to roll a pair of scissors down and cut it, and then you should be able to get it off. However, the pieces come off there, by the way. But if it does come off, you can't get it on the wrong end. So if that was to come off, you can't put it on that end. It just won't fit. So you can only put it on the one end. So you can't make a mistake there. So yeah, you'd have to pull all the hair off. And if you've got access to a pair of scissors, which I don't, unfortunately. But if you did have access to a pair of scissors, you could just cut it. But yeah, this is one of the downsides to the Henry, really, because on modern vacuum cleaners now, anti-hair wrap and anti-tangle and that is such a useful piece of technology, and it saves so much time. You don't realise exactly how good it is until you use a vacuum cleaner that's got it. And then you don't want to go back. So just pull it all off. So I would say that if you were buying one of these Henry Quicks and you've got pets in the house, I don't think it's suitable, personally. My personal recommendation would be that there are other vacuum cleaners that are suitable if you've got pets in the house, especially a long-furred cat, for example. You've got a long-furred cat, then, you know, So one of the things I wouldn't recommend doing is stuffing air in here. It's just that I haven't got a bin, so by me, shove it in there. That's what it's there for. Right. So it's lasted just over 4 weeks. I'll do another video. My son's got a piece of a Dyson in the background. That's not for this one, Charlie. That's a Dyson. So you can put it back. Yeah, stick it back there. Yeah, so what we're going to do is, this is just a quick video just to give a status update really on the Henry Quick, and just show you how to quickly clean a brush roll. As you can see, I've taken the brush roll out there, and I've given it a quick clean, and then I'm just going to slide the brush roll back in, if I know where the brush roll is. Did you have the brush roll, Charlie, or did I have it? Oh, I've got it. There we go. Sorry, Charlie, I thought you had it.
Put it back.
So I'm going to put it back in now. So we're going to get the piece of plastic that came off, yeah, and put that back in like that, yeah. And then I slide it back in here, like so.
Go.
And then clip it into place, and it's done. So, like I said, the easiest way to do that is with a pair of scissors. I haven't had any problems with wheels. They are rubber, so if you're worried about using it on delicate flooring, they have got it does have rubber wheels on it. I'll be honest with you though, my experience of using this on a hard floor has not been very good. I don't think it's suitable for hard. It will work on hard floors. I just don't think it's. I think the best floor for this vacuum cleaner really is a carpet, but it will work on a hard floor. But I don't think it could be better. Like I said, the brush roll. You can see it's a very narrow opening as well. Yeah, for sucking up dust. And I didn't realise this, but when looking at an alternative vacuum cleaner, it is actually quite narrow, yeah? So if we do a quick comparison here with that Dyson that Charlie found just now, and just compare this, yeah, this is where it makes a massive difference. I mean, we are comparing vacuum cleaners from different levels, but as you can see, look at the amount of space that the Dyson's got with the brush roll compared to the Henry. It's got over double the space, so it's got a lot more space to suck up large objects and things like that. Now, what I found with the Henry is that it will spit things out if it's too large, like pasta or bits of cereal and that. It just won't like it. If I use like the Dyson, for example, it doesn't have a problem. It just sucks it up. So, and as you can see with the anti-tangle, yeah, on a Dyson, it works. It's just a little bit there, but pretty much there's no hair on the brush roll at all. That might have been because the battery died on it when I was using it last, so it didn't get a chance to suck it all up. But you see, there's compared to the, it makes a big difference compared to the Henry. But anyway, that said, the Henry still has its place, and it's so far quite a nifty little vacuum cleaner to use. I will say one thing with the Henry that I've noticed, which is a definite positive: battery life is massively improved. I've noticed such an improvement in battery life after the first initial use, because before I used it, I charged the battery up fully, and then I started using it afterwards. And I've noticed with the Henry is that, I think this goes for all cordless vacuum cleaners really, but especially with this Henry, I've noticed is that as long as I use the Henry, and then when it tells me to charge it, I charge it fully. I find that the battery lasts over 40 minutes if I use it in normal setting, so no boost. In normal setting, it can last 40 minutes, maybe even a bit longer. So I'm finding that I'm not charging it every day. I'm finding I'm charging it every 5 to 7 days with the battery, and that depends on usage. So what I've been doing with the Henry is I have been using this Henry Quick for upstairs and downstairs, for spillages. So if anyone has a biscuit or something or cake all over the floor or something, then yeah, the Henry's used. It's used for the stairs, it's used for the landing, it's used for all the rooms upstairs. The only time that I do use the Dyson, unfortunately, is when it comes to the hard floor, because the Henry just doesn't do the floor very well. And the Dyson, especially bearing in mind, the Dyson V15 Detect has a special hard floor head, which is going to be better than any head, you know, because it's specifically designed for hard floors, so it does a really good job. But anyway, quite pleased with the Henry at the moment. It's it's definitely an interesting vacuum cleaner. I would like to point out, though, when it comes to purchasing it, I would recommend to go direct through at Henry rather than buying it from a third party. Also, I would try and get it for £250 or less is a good price. Anything over £250, I think, is overpriced. There are other vacuum cleaners on the market at the moment which are around about the same price, which may suit you better depending on the type of floors that you've got in the house. So if you've got a lot of carpet, you won't really have an issue with the Henry. However, if you've got a lot of carpet in the house and you've got pets and occupants with long hair, then you're probably going to be better off getting an alternative vacuum cleaner, something that's got anti-hair wrap like a Dyson or Shark, something like that. If you've got a small studio apartment, which is not very big, then yeah, the Henry would do the job for that one. Like I said, it's not the best on hard floors, but it still does the job. I would say that if you're going to do hard floors with a Henry, you'll probably find you'll be putting it into boost mode just for that extra suction power to clean the floor. But apart from that, you know, it's a good little vacuum cleaner. And let's face it, how many vacuum cleaners can you say are happy when you use it? Look, see, look. He's got a little smiley face, yeah? And he's happy, yeah? How many vacuum cleaners can you say are happy, yeah? So there we go. Just an update as well. In here is the air freshener. I still haven't found any air fresheners online. I'll have another look at the Henry website, but they just don't seem to have them on the website at the moment, so I don't know if it's something that's coming. But I can still smell the air freshener. It hasn't, it's not as strong as it was, but you can still smell it when you vacuum clean it, so it's quite good. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I would just like to say for anyone new watching, please like and subscribe. It really helps with the videos. I know there's mess in the background, that's because I'm doing some cleaning with my son, and we're also trying to organise his toys a little bit. Okay, thanks for watching, and take care, and I shall see you all on the next video. Right, thank you. Bye bye.